Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Dragon Quest VII. We are at the Reimagined convent and we're here to look at Lavender's grave, who changed her name when she got here, overlooking the town where her loved one is, who, as far as I can tell, never knew she was this close. It was Sister Petunia's dying wish that her grave be located here. That's why she was laid to rest here in the lonely spot, away from the fellowship and the support of our other dear departed sisters. Oh bother, what with all the reminiscing, I completely forgot why I came out in the first place. I was meant to be drawing water from the well. It appears to belong to someone named Lavender. Read the inscription. Here I lie, watching over your garden for all eternity.
Hold on.
Don't you think we should tell Caraway about his grave, hero? I mean, I know it's not our place, but surely he deserves to know Lavender felt about him. He does, he really does deserve that.
Oh.
We had better tell Caraway what he saw on Lavender's grave. Yeah, we definitely should. Oh, once a month, a group of us venture down into the town to pick up any supplies we need. Our watchwords here are respect, empowerment, and above all, self-sufficiency. But there are some things we just cannot produce ourselves. Alright, already went down the well. Good. Well, that means that we have to go down and tell Caraway about this. Not that far, thankfully. I wonder if he'll believe us that she was that close. Say, what a long face. You got some bad news or something? Hero tells Caraway about finding Lavender's grave up at the convent. No, wait a second. How in the name heck do you know about Lavender? Well, I guess we can leave the details till later. You just took me by surprise is all. So, Lavender's buried up there? I'm gonna have to ask you all to show me where exactly her grave's at. I hope you don't mind. I do not mind. Where are y'all going? I wanna come too, Pa. Please. Pretty please with slime on top. We'll be back before you know it, honey pie. You and Gooberry stay here and hold the fort for a while, okay? Yeah. She doesn't need to know it just yet. I am sure. I'm sorry to hold you up, but I'd appreciate if we could stop here for a spell. Reckon I need to gather my thoughts a little before seeing Lavender's grave.
Yeah.
You know, now I come to think of it, I done been through kind of a lot. Since I took off and left Green Thumb Gardens, I mean. I found me a place where there wasn't even a single plant, and I done dug myself a little patch there to grow herbs. To start with, I was happy with any sales I could make, but then business really started to take off. And before I knew it, I had me a booming, blooming big old herb garden, and folk were coming from all over to visit. It's funny, plan was to live out here all on my lonesome, but things didn't quite pan out that way. Anyway, there's enough jibber jabber. Come on now, time's a wasting. So this is it, huh? I never imagined Lavender would wind up in a place like this. My apologies, but did I hear you mention the name Lavender? Would you happen to be family members? Well, gee, I can't say I am, but I knew her ever since we were kids. Wait, You wouldn't happen to be the owner of the herb garden at the foot of the mountain, would you? Mr. Caraway? Yes, ma'am, that's me. Then please, I must ask you to leave. You are not welcome in this convent. Is that clear? There is not and has never been a lavender here, and you are to forget about her and this place. Listen, sister, I don't know what it is you think I done, but I just trekked up this mountain to see her grave, and I ain't leaving till I have. I am sorry, but you are mistaken. There is no lavender buried here. Well, I don't remember asking for the guild tour now. I'm quite capable of seeing whether it's there or not for myself. Wait. I do not think Caraway should be on his own right now. We do not know what he might do.
Oh.
We have turned our backs on the world and resolved to devote ourselves to the service of a higher power. Is that why she is trying to keep him from seeing Lavender's grave? I know I acted rather harshly there. I hope the Almighty can forgive me, but it just seems so horribly ironic for him to choose to finally make the journey here now. If it only comes sooner, now it's just too late to make a difference. He didn't know. If he knew she was up here, he would have definitely come here, I'm sure. At least that's what I choose to believe. Someone has come to visit Sister Batuda's grave. Words must finally have reached her next of kin. As she drew her last breath, Sister Batuda told us the inscription she wanted on her headstone. I wonder what in the world those words can have been meant for.
Oh.
With the passing of time, words slowly fade from the page. I am busy transcribing some of our oldest tomes to keep them alive for a new generation. Alright. Let's see what he has to say about this. So, this is it. Lavender's grave, but how do I know it's really hers? Lavender's a pretty common name around these parts, after all. For all I know, the Lavender I knew is still back home in Green Thumb Gardens, married to Dill, living a happy life. No, you are mistaken. The Lavender you knew is no longer in Green Thumb Gardens. Well, you sure changed your tune. Please, hear me out. The woman who rests here is the Lavender you knew, and of this I am certain. Until just 6 months ago, she lived with us here in the convent. But, if she was so close by, why in the heck did she never come visit me? She was too ashamed. She abandoned her husband and child to come here and feared what you might think of her. And she was so afraid. She chose to die up here all alone instead. Why, Lavender, why? You stupid, stupid girl. I knew I should have taken you with me when I skipped town, and to heck with anybody else thought. But I didn't have the guts. No, I was too lily-livered to do right by you, Lavender, and on account of that, you wound up here. I am sorry. I'm sorry for all I did, and I'm sorry for never realizing how you felt. I was blind, darling. Blind. I want to thank you all for what you've done. If it wasn't for you, I never would have found out what happened to my Lavender. I'd like you to take this, as a token of my gratitude. Now, I think I need a spell on my lonesome. I'm gonna head back down solo. I guess I'll see you all around. Well, he still has a little girl he needs to take care of.
Oh.
Anybody else talking about this? The food here in the convent is terrible. Oh god, I miss Sister Batuda's cooking. She really knew what she was doing with those herbs. So, still the same? Let me get except for the person to her grave. Do you know, at first I planned to inform the owner of the herb garden of Sister Petula's, of course, Lavender's death. But the more I learned about how she had been through, the less inclined I was to tell him. I would have informed him eventually, of course, but some sinful part of me wanted him to suffer the ignorance for not having found her sooner. Well, if he didn't know, there was also no chance in hell that he would suffer, right? Because to him, she was still in the old town. Alright, let's see what he has to say about it and if he made it all the way down. Well, Carrington's one heck of a guy. The sickness that had been ailing me is nothing but a distant memory thanks to him and his herbs. Splash, splash, splash. Kaboing! Oh, it sure looked a lot like the boss had been crying. Oh, what's going on? He's mourning. What's the matter with Pa? Ever since you came back, he's been in a real bad mood. Wish I knew how to cheer him up. I feel so useless. There goes, speaking like an old blueberry again. Excuse me. Oh, Jew. Truth be told, I ain't none too sure what to do with myself. If I'd known Lavender still felt that way, I might could have done something, but it's too late now. Guess I'll pray that she found peace. It's about all I can do. Old Carrisher had made a great success of this herb garden. I heard he was a gardener since way back when he was young. He sure does know his onions, anyhow. Well, most of the time the owner of this place is the finest fellow you could hope to meet. But he ain't always like that. When he gets in a funk like he is now, you best keep your distance. Yeah, it's a bit more than a funk, isn't it? Nope.
Sure.
Wrong button. Okay. Oh yeah, the past. Can we though? Ah, okay. Just forgot if I could use it in the past or not. So if we go back to the present day, we now know what actually transpired. Or did us coming back here change that again?
Oh.
Hey, they say the fellow who done set up these herb gardens was a mighty hard worker. I only wish he was still around. My no good two-bit husband sure could learn a thing or two from a man like that. When's the owner coming? Everyone's looking forward to the great chase. How long is he gonna have to wait? The owner's regular game of tag with his mates have been a real spectator event of late. People have been flocking here from all over to see him. Seems the rumors are true. The owner of this place does nothing but play tag all day with the mates in the garden. Not exactly normal behavior for a man of responsibility, is it? Well, it's quite a sight seeing the owner of this place harrying around the place. I'm not sure I'd want to see it more than once, but it's certainly interesting.
Oh.
Dang, I'm beat. The boss was chasing me around all morning. My dainty legs can't take anymore.
Oh.
Dang, I was so close. 6 short. The best said I'd get a prize if I made it around the table 300 times without getting caught. Only needed 6 more laps.
Oh.
The owner never has any work to expend his herb garden growing business, but customers do keep on coming. I suspect they're not really here to buy the herbs though. It's about his infamous game of tag. I wish we can change his habits a little bit.
Oh.
The boss has always loved a spot of chasing ever since he was young. I do declare he'll never get tired of it. Yep. Not the first time that happened to that stairs there.
Oh.
The owner's taking a well-earned rest now. He only plays tag when he's in a good mood takes him. Phew, the owner's full of beans today. It's only lunch and I've already been run on my feet. Hey, it's time for a spot of tea. I know I have fans eagerly awaiting my appearance, but I'm going to relax and enjoy the view of my herb garden first. Alright, don't know why we had to talk to him. Maybe we need to go to the grave and look over it from the top.
Oh.
I am one of the sitters of a great convent up on the hill. If you like the best visit, simply follow this path all the way to the top. Because with a quest marker here, you'd think something would happen, right? Where history, tradition, selfish independence are our watchwords.
Oh.
These 2 graves have been here since long before anyone can remember. My best guess is that being buried here was form of punishment. I mean, no one would choose to have their tombstone in a forsaken place like this. Now, travelers, we invite you to offer your praise for those 2 lost souls, so they may find peace in the afterlife. Yeah. So now we know how he ended up here next to her after all these years. Do wonder what happened to little Lavender. Guess she grew up and raised a son that's very fond of giving chase. Yeah, and the marker is gone, so the only thing left is going back to the shrine and picking our next target. So yeah, there was a lot of back and forth just to discover what happened in the past and what actually transpired, how the graves came to be. Interesting story to say the least. So, we got 4 pedestals, 2 are completely empty it seems. Where they have the full red. Here we be missing. Maybe put it in just so the marker goes away. Because in the end it usually is 1 spot unless we have a grey one completed. Yeah. A newly assembled tablet to travel around to another world? Gladly. So let's have a look, shall we? What we're gonna find here? I wonder at some point we learn more about the battle between dark and light. Alright, still strong enough to kill the local enemies. That's a big ass giant. Yeah, didn't think I would be able to beat one of those. Because he's huge. Scrap metal, was that the one? Yeah, and sometimes lowers defense. Strong? Not impossible. He's just extremely big. Cracker whack.
All in a day's work.
Alright, another jester level. Yeah, got a lot of things to go. We got a rundown castle, a town. Temple down there too. Rocker Castle. Travelers, hey? Well, this is Rocker Castle. It ain't looking its best right now, but you're welcome to have a nose round if you like. That I would definitely enjoy, I think. It looks like a ruins of an old castle. Is that the reason why there's another one nearby? But this is the old and that's the new? It does feel like there has to be a story there, doesn't it? Well, there was a time when people would tremble at the mere mention of the Rocker Empire. But after being humbled by the forces of Hubble, all of our old swagger is gone. I'm not happy about this, I tell ya. I'm a soldier, not a bricklayer. A Scarewell. They look cool. As far as I know, not the most actual scary character.
Slice and dice.
Ooh, level 37. Perfect. He was protecting a mini medal. Awesome. Yeah, just doing a general walk around the outside before we check the inside. Because there has to be someone in charge of all this, right?
Oh.
It's been a year now since the enemy attacked the castle and left it in this sorry state. We've been rebuilding it ever since. It's not even close to being back to its full glory, but it's looking a lot better than it did. So his subjects, at least the subject of this ruler, are rebuilding it, brick by brick. Welcome to our inn. Well, might as well. I have the money. Might as well stay the night. This feat for a gigantic cyclops, so.
Alright.
They have destroyed my shop, but they'll never take my freedom. My freedom of money, that is. Basic stuff. Hey, welcome to the armor shop. There's a full plate of armor, there's nothing to sneeze at. There's the church. Damn you, take that, Hubble scum! You see that soldier over there? The captain of the guard was like a father to him, until he was killed by those wizards from Hubble. I never quite understood why they did that. They let our emperor live, but not the head of our army. Because he's probably one of the people that was able to put up a resistance. And the opposing forces couldn't have that, of course. I know the people of Hubble are our sworn enemies, but the way that Lot wielded magic on the battlefield is really something to behold. They overwhelmed us, but they didn't slaughter us. In fact, there were hardly any casualties at all. The sword is mightier than the wand, that's what us rockers always used to say, but that all changed now. Ever since Hubble defeated us using magic alone, we lost all of our confidence. So do we need to give them their confidence back? We'll see if we can find an amicable solution for the two groups. Well, the Emperor's inside. I trust I do not need to tell you to show due reverence. It is rare indeed for us to receive visitors these days. I am sorry to report that ever since our defeat at the hands of Hubble, the Emperor has been mirrored in a state of deepest gloom. Perhaps if you told him something of your travels, it might cheer him up a little. Well, 10 years ago, Hubble was an all but broken kingdom, under the iron heel of the mighty Rocker Empire. How things have changed. Those spell slingers have gone from military pygmies to Lord of War with unseemly speed. From what I hear, they owe it all to the tireless energy of their young monarch. I'd certainly like to meet him one day, off the battlefield I mean. He sounds like quite the character. I'm curious too. And I think that's gonna be part of what we're supposed to witness here. Oh, this is where the troops duke it out to see who's the toughest. But with all the rebuilding work going on, we ain't much time for good old scrap no more. Is this gonna be where the arena is gonna be up in the present day? That would make sense in a way. Since there's nothing really of value here. Considering the state of the castle, it's no wonder. Let's check out the other place, shall we? Hubble. Perhaps the castle should be our first port of call, young hero. It may be that I may need to reacclimatize to this world following my lengthy absence, but something seems awry here. Yeah, suddenly having the magical power to topple a castle doesn't come out of nowhere, at least not without any costs. Alright, let's just start here and move building by building. Hey, if you're after weapons and armor, you come to the right place. Ooh, Dreamblade. Wand. I don't know. I need a better boomerang. Tiara. For 2 points we can leave it. I don't think we necessarily need a garter belt, right? Oh, I heard they're trying to revive the incantation. As to what that actually means, your guess is as good as mine. I feel like bad forces are at play here once again.
Oh.
Father Martin only joined us 6 months ago. Before that, he worked up at the castle. Apparently he was a childhood friend of the king. Peace be upon you. I am Father Martin, priest of this parish. I have ministered to the needs of the people of the town ever since leaving the serve of the royal family. The new king and myself didn't exactly see eye to eye, so I thought better to leave the castle and come here. This was all some months ago. I just can't understand what he's trying to achieve. The kingdom's military capabilities are more than adequate right now, so why can't he not focus his energies elsewhere? Perhaps I've said too much. Please, you must forget all that you've heard. Oh, ever since his father stepped aside 2 years ago, the new king has been pulling out all the stops to turn Hubble into a military superpower. We all thought it was a good idea at first. I mean, we had some troublesome neighbors after all. But now that we've defeated the Rockers, we're not sure what the king thinks he's doing. Who needs a strong army when there are no enemies? He just won't listen to reason though. He's like a man possessed. That might be the case. We'll have a little look-see. I trekked all the way here to sell my services to the Hubble army, but they weren't interested. I pleaded with them and said I even had a few magical tricks on my sleeve, but I was told that only employ the cream de la conjuring cram. Maybe people they can control with power. The home of magic.
I beg your pardon.
No one entered the Inquisitory without the king's express permission, so unless you've got a very good reason to be here, you should make yourself scarce. I haven't seen you around here before. I bet you're angling for a job at the Inquisitory, aren't you? I thought as much. A lot of people come here dreaming of finding a gainful employment there. Well, we've got work cut out for you is all I say. I hear it's tougher to qualify for work there than ever before. Well, I want to see inside, and if working there is the solution to get there, I will definitely try. Oh, after we won the war against the Rockers, I thought things would go back to normal, but no such luck. The king still seems hell-bent on turning the country into some kind of great military power. I really don't know what's gotten into him. What's the king thinking, strengthening the army even further? Who's he planning on fighting, exactly? Mother is learning magic, and she might even end up being recruited one day. I can't help but worry about her. I mean, who knows what the future holds? Oh, the Rockers aren't even a threat anymore, but the king's showing no signs of changing his policy. He's still going out on building up the army. Well, I'm all for it, if it means my Midge will have a chance of a secure job when she grows up. I guess that depends on how skilled she's gonna be at magics. Secret stash. We always like the secret stash. Frizz. That can seem to get the hang of it. I do right sometime, honest. I'd stand back if I were you. You don't want to get your eyebrows singed. Only real magic maestros can get a job at the Inquisitory, you know? It's a job with a lot of perks, which is why so many wizards aspire to work there. None more than Little Midge. Oh, I heard that somewhere out there are people who can fly. And just imagine soaring through the sky without a care in the world. Ah, it would be heaven. Oh, it's a thankless task, rubbing with your small all day long. You'd think you'd have a spell for that, wouldn't you? Hey, it would be a great spell to have, and I'm sure very unappreciated. I think the only wizard I would know that wants that is going to be Free Run, probably. Well, if you're looking for Hubble Castle, go straight from here and cross the bridge. I don't want to give too much away, but if you've never seen it before, you're in for a treat. More medicines? Oh, my husband studies from morning until night, day in, day out. I just wish we could spend a bit more quality time together. Oh, I'm afraid I have no time to talk right now. You're interrupting my valuable study time. If I want to land myself a plumb position in the Inquisitory, I've got to hit the books hard. Well, what until you actually do get there? Training for a spot you really want to be into does mean you have to take care of the rest as well. Would have been a great place for a mini medal. Alright. Oh, welcome to the item shop. Got at least a bit more in stock than the other town. I'm guessing if you lose in a war, your resources do get pretty limited. Checking the surroundings if I don't miss anything. Hubble Castle. This is Hubble Castle. Now, I'm trying to work out why you're here, but I'm struggling. You don't look like mercenaries to me. Well, if you do have a legitimate reason to be here, speak to my colleague. Haven't seen you before? What business do you have here in Hubble? Hold on. You wouldn't happen to be the envoy, would you? No, I thought not. I mean, the envoy hardly going to be a little boy, is he? Well, in any case, if you don't have any business here at the castle, you should probably be on your way. You again? What do you want this time? You're not telling me you actually are the envoy all along, are you? You are? I see. Well, the king has been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I suppose it better let you through then. Hold on a second. There's something that doesn't sit right with me. Surely the envoy can be a small boy. I'm afraid I'm going to have to run this by the king, but feel free to wait inside the castle until I return. I wouldn't want you to catch a chill. Okay. What is this envoy they're waiting for?
Thanks.
If you're looking for the guard who was posted at the main gate, he's gone to speak to the king. I'm afraid I can't let you pass until he returns. Please, be patient. I'm sure he won't be long.
Thanks.
Oh, this is where we weave the silk to make high-grade magical vestments. And the girl who works the looms are blessed with superior magical powers. It's the only way to get sorcerer-grade silk, you see. Oh, I'm making sure every single thread is just so. It takes a lot of concentration. But just look at the end product. Look at the way it reflects the light. This is the highest quality fabric imaginable. Have you met the old chap who makes wands yet? Well, he's married to the old woman over there. They're amazing. No spring chickens, but they're both still engaged in vital magical work. Ooh, princess robe. Blast, the boss gonna wring my neck. He told me to get something from that chest, but I only gonna forgotten how to open the damn thing. It is sealed by this magical spell, see? And there's this special way to open it, but wait, I think it's going back to me. Something about following the cross starting under the statue. So what shall I? A dignified statue stands proudly. It seems to be protecting something. Huh. Well, I thought making a cross ourselves would be the thing to go. Oh crap, wrong side. With great magical power comes great magical responsibility. Winifred Wormwood. Yeah, getting a Spider-Man quote in the Dragon Quest game. Not totally unexpected. Interesting. So basically the 4 elements or something. Well, the cells are downstairs. If you particularly enjoy making small talk with convicts, be my guest. Well, I'll take you up on that. Hey, you know that the bit of the castle that floats in the air? Well, I was sure there must be some amazing treasure in there, so I sneaked in one day to see what was what. But did I find any riches? Not a bit of it. Then I went and broke wind and they found me sneaking around and the rest is history. So he farted and got caught. Alright. Not really the most glamorous way to go, but I guess if you're a criminal, beggars can't be choosers. Alright, almost to the next corner of the castle. Say again? No, I'm not the king. Well, I may once have been, but not any longer. My son succeeded me 2 years ago, and now my wife and I are enjoying our retirement. The boys really turned this kingdom around, you know. We've gone from being a rather puny pretender to becoming a real force to be reckoned with. Ooh, tuxedo. With a bow tie. Alright, check downstairs. This castle has 4 towers, one on each corner. Did you know each one has its own name? You didn't? Well, this is your lucky day, because I'm about to enlighten you. As you enter the castle, the tower on the right, with the nice blue bricks, is known as the Water Tower. If you head north, the yellow walls will be the Earth Tower. Left castle is the Fire Tower, and that's got bright red walls. Head north from there and you'll get to the Wind Tower. That's the one with the white walls. You might have a bit of trouble finding your way around at first, but elementary once you get used to it. So, are you feeling suitable and enlightened? I'd expect nothing less. But if you ever want me to run you through it all again, just say the word. Well, very helpful. Thank you very much. Phew.
No.
Ah, I remember it like it was yesterday, marching on the Rocker's castle with the king leading the charge. He was so courageous and dashing and utterly fearless. I was so proud to call him my king. I wish I could say, wait, what am I saying? These things, to perfect strangers. Hey, we're allowed to go through the castle and we're taking the entire opportunity as we can. Who are you?
A moment.
Good day to you. I am the mother of the current king. Now please don't think me of too presumptuous, but I wish to ask a favor of you. You are travelers, yes? I thought as much. No, but Before I burden you with my little errand, allow me to explain one or two things. There's a great center of magic to the side of here known as the Grand Conjuratorium, with which Hubble has always enjoyed most cordial relations. Recently, my son decided to sever all ties with the place, and even went as far as to set up a blockade on a road linking to our kingdom. I don't care what his reason may be, isolating ourselves from our magically inclined brethren is pure folly. Without them, we are nothing. I would like you to deliver the message to the supreme magical potentate who heads the Conjuratorium. Will you do this for me? And it's Conjuratorium. Big word. I am very grateful to you. Here. Ah, the missive. Good. It's most important that you deliver this to the Wizard-in-Chief personally. I wish to reassure him that the Kingdom of Hubble has no hostile intention towards him and his people. When you reach the blockade, show the guards the royal seal on the letter I have given you. They are sure to let you pass.
Verily, a most ingenious contraption. Incidentally, I am reminded that this kingdom hath something of a reputation. Indeed, I had been led to believe that she was a haven for the arts. Her streets filled with sweet music from morn till dusk. Alas, 'twould appear that I was misinformed.
Perhaps it has changed since your day, Sir Mervyn. That is what cities do, meaning that once we restore it in the present, we may well find ourselves in a musical paradise after all.
Well, we can hope for it, but I have a feeling something's going on here that needs to be restored first.
And should that be the case, then where better to start looking for one who can play the Torban of Truth?
Ah, yes. Thou seekest this musician, that thou mayst restore the Almighty, dost thou not? A noble aim. But we must needs focus on the present for now. Let us deliver the Queen Mother's missive to the Grand Conjuratorium. Doing so is certain to bring us one step closer to our ultimate purpose. Sally forth, my young friends.
Sally forth, indeed. Right. And we aren't completely done with the rounds yet, and I'm pretty sure the guards are now downstairs waiting for us to tell us to meet the king or get arrested and thrown in prison. It could go either way, but we'll leave that for the next episode. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye-bye.